Right, welcome everybody to another episode of the Love Island cast. I am one of your hosts, Chris Phelps, and my co-host and very good friend is Mr. Dave Horrocks.
Hey there, Chris. Great to be back again on day 2 of Love Island. So we're getting a bit of aggro already. So where do you want to start today?
I mean, to be honest, the twins, Evie and Jess, they sort of dominate the whole episode, didn't they, really? I'm not sure what to think of them yet. I can't work out whether they're very, very genuine girls or... I mean, obviously, they're on it for the fame. Let's not be fucking thinking. All of the contestants are. They're all about raising the profile. We mentioned it before, and I know I'd said about, they're just doing Instagram. And like you said, well, that's the whole point. You're right. The whole point of this is just to raise the profile so they get some sort of media career out of it. I just don't buy the way they've come in. And what's funny is the girls... I think especially Shauna, Dave, and what you had said was like Olivia, fucking hell, she is an absolute firecracker. She's going to go at some point because when, I don't even know which one was which, to be fair, when one of them picked Callum, oh my God. And then obviously Mike got picked, didn't he? And, it was just one of them things where it wasn't a great episode as such. It's just building the tension. I mean, I'm gripped on it, Dave. So it's like, well, you could throw anything in there. You could throw anybody in there and I'd be on it. And it's Mike's girl, Leanne, won it. And she had a proper face on her, which I understand. But like I mentioned yesterday, they've been together for fucking 24 hours. It's not like stealing. You act like you're stealing somebody away. Sorry, Dave.
I wasn't sure if, because we get the edited show, have we seen a little bit more? But I think it was Callum who said it was day 2. So the recoupling did happen right at the end of day 1, it seems, because the twins were already walking around. And it's definitely day 2. And so, there's even less of an excuse to get all possessive and stuff. It is really quite bizarre. Now, I quite often I'll try and walk a diplomatic line. I've got to say, Chris, I don't fucking like these twins. It's just something about them. They're full of shit. Why do they have to walk around the villa together? Like they're fucking joined at the hip and like even speaking to Mike. They were fucking speaking to Mike together. They're trying to figure out who they're going to pick. Just fucking separate out. And that bollocks we called yesterday, they said, oh yeah, we've never fought over the same bloke. Oh yeah, fucking... I tell you what, Chris, I thought it'd be a bit longer than a day before we saw that. But, you could tell they were agitated. They were angry with each other, and it's all just a front. It's all just fucking bollocks, to be honest.
It is. And I've got to say, for both girls, and I mentioned this last night to Sarah, I think they look pretty when they've got no makeup on. I don't think the way that they're going around, prancing around the villa, and I know obviously it's all about, they get all the clothes given to them, it's all boo-hoo it was the last series and all that stuff. And I get it, I get what they're doing, they've got different outfits on it, they own it, and all this crap. But I'm with you, I don't think there's a lot to like about them. Like I say, they're stealing the format from the Australian one, and it sort of works with the 2 Aussie lads because they seem nice lads. I'm not saying these are not nice girls, but I don't think anybody yet has actually stuck to it, other than Mike, who I think seems like a really nice guy. He does drop a few shit-stirring comments in there, which are quite funny. But
you reckon, Mike? I don't know. I reckon he's a player, Mike.
No, Dave, I think he's a player, but I like his personality. I think he's a nice bloke in himself. I'm not sure about anybody else. Nobody's standing out, and genuinely, like I say, all I can see at the moment is I can see, well, to be fair, Callum again. This guy, Dave, he's going to be this series he's Owen from the Australian one. He obviously Owen, if no one's watched it, you see Irish guy who come in. He come in like a nice bloke and was just a cock. And this Callum again, Connor with the teeth. He couple of times now he's had a go at Sophie for no reason, and you're like, what is your fucking problem, mate? You know what I mean? I just don't like him, Dave. I think there's something not right about him.
Yeah, and I think that Sophie seems quite sweet in terms of like people who stand out. But I think she needs to bin him off pretty quickly because he's a fucking cock.
Yeah, he is a cock.
I don't know if you've seen any of Aftersun tonight, but Maura was kind of saying she just needs to get over that 100 number. for the amount of people he slept with. I kind of think, okay, get over that bit. But what about the rest of it? The fact that he's a fucking cock.
Yeah.
I think she seems quite quick and accepting, and I think she'll stick with him. But there's no chance he's going to stick with her. But
No.
I think, yeah. I mean, let's see. I think, you know what though. Did you know, Chris? Apparently, Paige actually used to go out with Lewis Capaldi. I don't know if you picked up on that.
No, you know what, Dave? I didn't actually know that. It's almost about as many times I tell people, and I'm now vegan, that I keep getting told to tell everybody, but I don't. I think maybe I do. So
I think she's trying to be quite subtle about it because she doesn't really want anyone to know. So she only drops it into every fucking second sentence.
Oh my God. I know that game as well. They had the dunking game, didn't they? And to be fair, Mike did quite well. I don't think there was one girl that he didn't get a bit of a snog out of. And again, that was one of the questions: which pop star? Which pop star? Whatever it was. I am the ex of a pop star, and they actually picked Leanne, didn't they? Mike did, and it wasn't. It was Paige, but. Again, Dave. Yeah, Lewis Capaldi. Oh, fuck off! It's just
yeah.
I just don't get it.
The song's about you. Oh well, maybe I just stop being so fucking coy, and I just can't be doing with that false coyness. So yeah, not really warming to Paige at all.
No.
I mean, everyone's still better than that fucking pompous prick Ollie.
Oh my God, I know. And then it comes out he cheated on his girlfriend 8 or 9 times. He didn't say that to Paige when he was talking to her, though, did he, Dave? He just said, "Oh, I cheated on her." Yeah, 8 or 9 times with different people. Ollie, were you even in a fucking relationship?
I mean, I was thinking about that, and like when Connor was saying, "Oh, when I saw that come up, I was like, oh shit." It's like. You had to tell them that at some point, and the fact that it's 8 or 9 times, that's an underestimate, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly it's more than that, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't work out. Was it his last relationship? Was it the one before that? Just utter bullshit from China to grab one of your lines." So,
Hey,
yeah,
that's right, Dave.
I didn't like him before that, but just an utter prick.
I mean, one thing I would say, Dave, obviously, and I'm not trying to, well, I suppose I am really, but in this day and age where social media can, it can absolutely kill your career. One tweet, one post on Instagram, obviously a lot of stars don't really use Facebook other than to sort of update fan clubs and that. But, something on there that they say can cripple them. I still don't get how. Obviously, Caroline Flack's got this thing hanging over. She's gone. We know that. I know we had a joke about it, but she's gone, right? This Ollie has clearly got pictures of him trophy hunting. 2 totally separate things, I know. Why is nobody holding him to task, Dave? Why is nobody saying
I'm disappointed.
anything?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Well, maybe in the villa they don't know, but
I mean, above like the yeah. You sort of condoning that. I don't get why they've just swept it under the carpet. And you know what I honestly think it is? Because, obviously I've worked on the fringes of TV and seen a very, very small, fucking minor, Dave, honestly, as we've mentioned before. But I think because they've gone too far down the line with the advertising and everything else, and the marketing and the building this guy up, all the promos they've done, just to get rid of him like that, maybe a disaster. But there was also the lad in the last series who got kicked out, didn't he, because of the inappropriate behaviour?
Molly in the
Molly in the Lady Garden,
in the front.
All sorts of good say there, but no. but genuinely, he got booted. All right, he might have seen it as a joke. He got quite rightly. He got reprimanded. He was off. I'm not sure where the morals of ITV are on this one. As much as I like the show, it does sit uncomfortably with me because, to be honest, this lad's going to get a right load of shit when he gets out of this villa. If there's more things come out about him hunting, they're going to have to act. It's just not something you do. It's not normal. It's just not right, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm disappointed he's not gone, to be honest. But let's see what happens. I think if he created a cure for cancer, I'm not sure that would quite redeem him in my eyes. So his name's shit for me from this point. Well, from as soon as I found out that. But I mean, what do you reckon to Shauna though? Because like you say, she's going to be a bit of a firecracker. I hope she stays in because she doesn't have a poker face, does she?
No, but you know what? In defence of her, to be fair, Dave, she did say something last night, which I thought was quite funny and really honest. She actually said, sometimes, you know, shall I do one of my impressions, Dave, or not? I know the Australian one wasn't very... Sometimes, oh no, let's just forget it. She said, basically, all right,
as terrible as it might be, just go on.
Oh, thanks, Dave. You know, at least giving a Russian score at the end of the impression.
I'm going to do my Callum one in a minute, mate.
All right. Well, I could probably do that without having to do that voice, Dave. But she goes, yeah, well, I always just sound like a bloke, don't I?
Fucking get on with it.
I sometimes don't know that 2 hours later my face is saying I've got a resting bitch face or something like that, she said. And I was thinking, you know what? Genuinely, I give her honesty there because she has got one of them faces where she constantly looks like she's ready to go and she's not happy. She said it and she said, I don't even know sometimes. That's a bit better, Dave, getting there. But I did think at the time, you know what? I have dug you out. I'll give you a bit of shit, but at least she can see it. And most people can't when they're like that. I just think she's quite...
I reckon she's probably been told a few times, to be fair. But yeah, let's give her marks for self-awareness there. And also, she's a bit of a Star Wars fan. Though, again, you know, just caught tonight, she did say she's a Star Wars fan and Jar Jar Binks is a man.
Yeah, that's it's not the best thing I've ever heard, Dave, I've got to say.
Doesn't add up, that, does it? So a little bit strange. So, you know, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory there for me. But there you go. No, but I think she's going to be interesting as those relationships develop further. As there's more aggro. Yeah, we definitely want her in the villa in the thick of that.
Yeah, exactly. And as we said yesterday, Dave, as well, we love getting emails and tweets. And we've had an email straight away off the bat with one of our Twitter friends and loyal listeners, Agnes Fraser, Dave. Now, she sent us this email. And again, I think it reads really well. So she's put, title of the email, Love Island, South Africa. Hi, lads. Good to have you back. Just thought I'd drop a line with my first calls for the series. The twins, stunt doubles for the Wayans brothers in White Chicks. Don't know what to do with that, Dave. Mike.
That's the truth.
Mike, wannabe player, trying to be an Ovi, but more like this year's Curtis. Leanne, and I quote, I'm closed off, never been in love, blah, blah, blah. We've seen this movie before. Yewande 2.0. Callum, about as bland as a rich tea. I'm more of a hobnob girl. Well, fair play, Agnes. Connor, one word, hashtag teeth. 100 sexual partners, my arse. Shauna, bunny boiling psycho, even though I've just tried to pick her up. I can't pronounce this girl's name. Is it Shanice?
Shanice.
Yep. Bunny boilers, less badass sidekick. Sophie, how much helium has she inhaled? Now, I must admit, Dave, she has got a bit of an annoying laugh, Sophie, but as much as I think she seems like a nice girl, and she just put Naz, nah. Paige, most normal out of this bunch of misfits. Ollie, knob, doesn't even deserve a capital letter, which she hasn't. She spelled Ollie with a normal O. I love that, Agnes. That's brilliant. And she just put, let's see how this all plays out. Keep up the great, good work, fellas. We'll be listening all the way. Thank you so much, Agnes. That is brilliant, Dave.
No, that is brilliant. And unlike Chris, that email does read really well.
I was trying one of my accents, Dave. It just... Like Agnes, guys, if you do want to get in contact with us, at Love Island Cast on Twitter or the loveislandcast@gmail.com. And if you want to fire us over an email, myself and Dave love reading them and reading them out. So, Dave, another end to another show.
Yeah, so again, we're going to see these relationships evolve a bit more of the aggro. We've got two girls who aren't coupled up now, so, you know, are they going to step up? It all looks like it's hotting up a bit.
Right, guys, as Dave said, tremendous. So, we'll see you all tomorrow.